personally, pretty much 10 times out of 10, I choose to move forward in life rather than try to revisit something and try to rectify something that is from a while ago, or from the past even. So that's my thought process in this.
Welcome to another episode of Ask Master Anything. My name is Maria, and here we are with the amazing Master Sri Akarshana. Namaste, Master.
Namaste.
Thank you for making time out of your extremely busy schedule to answer the questions from the community. So today's question is asked by Gabby, and she says, Master, during today's awakening call, you mentioned that speaking a higher truth to those who are still on lower levels of consciousness can have a negative impact. If we may have done this, not knowing the effect, is there a way for us of higher levels of consciousness to balance out the karma?
Whenever we talk about karma, intentions is one thing. What you do is another thing. And the outcome is another thing. So look at that three-point system. Okay, your intentions, what you intended, what you actually did, and what the outcome was. So what happened there was intention was not bad. What we actually did, okay, we can question. The outcome could be a negative outcome. Okay, so it's not the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario is intention is bad, action is really bad, and the outcome is very bad, So I don't think, we take too much time on, depending on how bad that situation has become, and whether it is now out of our hand. Otherwise, I think the focus should actually just be on continuously going out. We learn from this, you see. Now we learn from this as we move forward, put more good karma out there, help more people, make more people happy, and serve, practice kindness and compassion. I think that is number one. I think number two is if it can be rescued, if anything. And we need to see how much energy is required, the output to rescue a certain situation, and whether that will equate to better karma or the other way. Example being like this. Let's say you make a business mistake, and that business mistake cost you $20,000. Investment mistake, example. Some people are like this. Some people think, I invest $20,000. Oh, I made a mistake. So when they invest $20,000, they make a mistake. Sometimes some people, they will dedicate their whole life to try and get that $20,000 back, right? Whatever they need to do, they contact this and contact that and do this, and it's all this righteous movement and everything. But you account for that. So like personally, I've made many different investments, but I've made 300,000. I've even made $1-2 million investments. That was completely the worst decision ever. I've done that before. And could there be a possibility that if I fight for it, maybe I get some proportion of it back or something like that? Maybe. But I always look at it like this. I weigh it up. I say, I don't know how much time, paperwork, stress, energy it's going to take me to do that. And if I look at the other side, maybe if I just focused on my business or organization, maybe we'll be able to make that back in, and it's going to not make me dive into the negative vibrations of the chaos and the problem. You understand what I'm saying? So personally, pretty much 10 times out of 10, I choose to move forward in life rather than try to revisit something and try to rectify something that is from a while ago, or from the past even. So that's my thought process in this. But obviously I'm not saying don't try to rectify situations and don't try to, fix certain things. But again, we learn from these experiences.
Thank you, Master. That's so wonderful. Also, because sometimes we forget the fact that the law of attraction is always working. And so when we start thinking about that mistake or that loss, and it just starts building up, building up, building up, then
we attract more of it in our life.
Exactly.
That's right. And it's like a lack mindset. If we understand it like this, if we talk about karma, because in existence there is an abundance of everything. There is an abundance of negative energy. There is also an abundance of positive energy. So you say, oh, I accumulated some negative energy. No problem. Go and accumulate the rest of the abundance of positivity energy, positive energy. It will cancel it all out eventually, you know. So again, depending on the situation. I know this topic can be somewhat sensitive, depending on what we are speaking about, because obviously some people, if they make certain mistakes and they can go and fix it, then, you know, go ask for forgiveness or fix it or do something that is good, obviously, for our karma.
very, very interesting. Thank you so much, Master, for sharing that with us. And if you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like. Also, if you know anyone that will benefit from it, share it. And also make sure to check on the description of the video the link to our Discord channel, so that you can also ask your question and be featured in this show. Thank you so much, Master, once again. Namo Himalaya.
Namo Himalaya.